lonely song among all the lovely enemies that longs to be. It's too mean. Imagine an organ playing inside you. Your hymn is you only are. The four humors, the signs of the zodiac, your DNA, all our superstitions, the way things are. But you hear yourself thinking, so you go out and do. This is the Lincoln moment, or peace, or war. This is Mahler. The money of the soul is swept away. The blue distances. The flock of particulates, ambitions make you go, I want you to stay. I teach the stillness called forgiveness. The leaden grown men on a green field, hungry for a ball to kick past other men. We wander in cities. They have stolen the ball. They have taken the grass away. It could be random. It could even be true. Night is a time of color. It comes out from us then to parse the glum world. The invisible beings, our distant relations, come out then too and dance in our slow feet. Believe nothing, do everything. Why, what can I tell you? Here's a piece of bread. All the rest is up to you. Was it really drought? Or was the border already crossed between green and that other space? Switching up or coming shore between sea and land and dream and waking, Nina, the threshold, lived there. It turns out I didn't even know what the word meant. It means a thick book on a dusty shelf, a well with a spider web growing across it, sparkling in sunlight in the dew of dawn. It means a sound you think you hear, half asleep, but are not sure. It means your mother's voice calling your name. In the immortal words of Marty Walsh, new mayor of Boston, I need to drink some water. But I don't have any water. I just have coffee. You've got to listen to Marty Walsh.
Maddie, it's
Really, really wonderful.
WADA, not WADA. You're doing the New York WADA. It's WADA.
Well, you've got to listen to Marty Walsh, who does it right.
Maddie.
I'm from Massachusetts. Hey, what do I know about Massachusetts? So, the poet Billy Chernikoff, who's happy to say is in the audience tonight, has been writing a series of remarkable poems about the images of the more or less traditional tarot cards, the usual trumps, twos, great cards. And I got so envious of what she was doing. But I admit to envy is a very important part of my emotional construct. And I wanted to do it too, but I couldn't do it with tarots. Well, she was doing the tarot. So what does an envious person do? He uses infinite logic and says, I will make my own tarot. With different images. No lady transforming one thing into another. No old gentleman with a lantern and a staff. None of that. I will have the shoe, a dog, a glass of water. So I started writing my tarot thesis. And I want to read a couple because this is I'm in November now, where we are now actually. So I'm in the current month. And I'll read a couple of these here. last image, I haven't decided what the last image of my tarot cards will be, so I call it the last image. But if there were a final card, last trump, a picture all sleek and elegant as you know what, some young body flexed to spring or pleasure, a smooth remembrance, nothing more needs to be said. Divinatory meaning of such a thing, what could it be? You have come to the end of asking. You are oily with answers. When you sit down, you are Isis. And when you stand up, Apollo. When you lie down to go to sleep, you are no one again. It is the picture of a nude young man, or perhaps a woman, half seen through shrubbery. His or her hands are holding something you will never see. Not even when, hours later, when the sun is finally setting and your cup of mint tea is cold, you slip into the picture and become him, become her, and still don't know what you mean. There has someday to be an end to naming theories. And this is one, I'm trying to avoid the meanness of this one. This is the next tarot trump I mentioned. There are bunches of them. I've done about 17 or 18 of the 22 required. And this is the dog. Imagine these are all line drawings in my mind, not color pictures, but simple line drawings. Here's the dog with him. It doesn't love anybody and nobody loves it. It is ugly, the way a man is, always ready for the next thing. The next thing makes us ugly. He is ugly, stupid and fierce, like a man. He stands on 4 legs, stolid, ready for the next thing. He faces us directly, like a man, straight ahead, not looking up. His name is Ready, Ready Dog. Behind him we see, if we can break the almost hypnotic ill will of his glare, 2 well-back hills. From a recent glaciation, a dog and a landscape tell us all we need to know. The earth is not malevolent, not stupid, not fierce, and everything has happened already, so there's nothing to be ready for. The dog means don't do it, whatever it is. The dog means a broken record of the song you never liked. They played all through your childhood. Don't do it. The dog means your husband will beat you, your wife cheat, your children convert to ugly religions. The dog means the wrong God. And then there is, you may another tarot card, the shoe. Gurdjieff said you could cover the world with leather or just put on a pair of shoes. Same effect for you, different for the planet. This is not that kind of shoe. Dainty, tall, needle-heeled, dainty, faintly silly, the kind that goes with New Year's Eve and empty champagne glasses littering the lawn, a Strata house years ago. No, wait, that's just a memory. Just an ordinary mental thing, no leather. A shoe has very little memory, though a lot it could remember. A shoe gradually takes on the deformation of the foot and does a little damage of its own. Slowly, though. Slow. This shoe, any shoe, is waiting for you. If the shoe fits, we say, little reckoning how rare that is, and what terribilità when that happens. A good fit, the primal wound, the promised land invaded, a well in the desert. Hold me, love scolds me. They scold me, old men with beards, jabbering prophecies. A shoe is always listening. In the picture, the shoe is patent leather and gleams like coal, gleams like calm sea at night. All the comparisons fit neatly in its last, snug in its pointy toe. There is no living being in this image, an absence sweets. The implied woman, all dressed up or off in bed now, or dancing barefoot on the lawn at Strata, House years ago? No memory, no more than me and you remember on the lawn where you said I felt like the wind. No, stop. The shoe is empty. That's what it means. Think about everything that is missing while all the rest is still here. Shoes are about going. An empty shoe is about being gone. Think deeply about absence, permanence, the sea at midnight, the empty rowboat, the champagne grass stretching over the prairies, wind styling the grass, vanishing in it, the wind. One more missing one to read, but I want to turn, since I spoke before of the book called Uncertainties, I'm going to turn to the next book, One in That Sequence. Something written this past summer. I was working on it into the fall, so I dare allow myself to read some of it now. My final essay, which I spoke, the first volume, is in three-line stanzas, like Dante light, kind of infernal light. The second book, which I read before, Uncertainties, is in two-line stanzas. It's much calmer and much more relaxed. The third book is in one-line sentences, 3,000 line stanzas, grouped into sixes, to make approximations to the size of the cube in mind. The fourth volume that I'm about to read from now is called, I think, though it's still in the process, Heart Thread. So I'm going to read some of this to you. I'm going to do a couple of sections, just to give you a sense of what I'm working on. Agama was the Celtic, or Oma, was the Celtic god of the sun, or various other attributions, Omnius, Omnis, in pre-Christian times. Omnius tongue, me what to tell, halfway to hell I dare make invocation. Inspirez-moi, the temple must be built. Temple solo on a bare rock in Judea. Teach me how to do this thing you made me do. All the hymns of Minerva smile from strange obedience. Teach me to tell what I don't know. Learn from the babble when you sting my lips. Strange means an unknown woman coming through the door, arms full of flowers. I can't understand a single thing she says. I have no choice but to write it down. Keep your glasses on tonight, you will see me in your dreams. Because I walk with feet of stone no one can hear. You will hear a ship crying out of the fog. You will see my breath condensing on your mirror. Don't worry, I'm everywhere. Keep your white noise machine on all you like. I am the sound that makes no sense. Relax, I'm finally talking about myself. You're safe as long as I go on talking. An apple or an orange is also a machine. No moving parts but you and me. Alone at midnight in a broken world. I'll know the question when the answer speaks. If you say so, darling, I only hear the organ. Green and white, the monk's church at St. Gallen. Remarkable country for being left alone. Who told you there are alternatives? Remember pennies not made of copper? Remember the wolf in the driveway, mockingbird on the drainpipe? I have tried to deal with everything, give every weather its place in history. For I was Waterloo and Austerlitz, Prince Andrei, dreaming by his horse's hoof. Now, the other superstition I mentioned before is a superstition that's very dear to me, and that is but I should read in every reading, conclude every reading I give with the most recent poem written. So this is the last poem I will read you, and it's the last poem I finished this morning somehow. And it's another tarot card. And this one, again, you will see a simple line going of the duck. The duck moves without seeming to. The white duck moves along the pond as if propelled only by her own purity. The duck, the pure white will, uninflected, the pure going without effort to be there, the pure will, the white duck. It might, as might be seen in Regent's Park, just past the Queen's Rose Garden, or at the base of Le Duc Chemin, a white duck anywhere, by will alone, no feather out of place, body obedient to the quiet will, the duck, the will. The water knows what to do. The world understands the purity of will. We go and it lets us. We are drawn without effort, it seems, to where we are bound, moved all the while by what Edison called the policy of the duck. Little feet paddling below, to do without seeming to. The duck rides through the pure energy of the world, purity and purity. Sing Malevich's mystical painting of the duck's pure will called White on White. The world is wide, the world to ride and to be beautiful, serene as you go, soothing the souls of those who see you. The duck. The duck means to be pure as you will, to allow the inherent destination to sing you towards it. Pure, the roses seem never far, nor far the roofs of the town, the windows of pure glass, to live in pure will, glistening in sunlight, sometimes crying out